Hey.
Long time no see.
Dude, it was like, how long?
Like, yesterday.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Welcome back. It is now April 4th, Sunday. We recorded yesterday and uploaded yesterday. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one.
Happy Easter.
Happy
To all you
Easter.
Easter-loving fools out there.
Yup, I took time out of my own day just to see Devin on Easter.
I took time out of my own day to eat a couple extra Reese's today.
Yeah, I'm not eating candy. That's my vouch for Easter. I'm staying away from sugar.
Sheesh.
Have yet to eat today. We're kind of doing this around midday.
Yep.
So I'm kind of just
You
fasting.
haven't ate at all?
Nope.
That's crazy.
I'm really bad about eating on the weekends.
I'm not good about eating in the morning, actually. I hate breakfast. Like, when I wake up, I'm just like, man, I'm not hungry. That's the last thing I want to do. Breakfast?
No, I've gotten better about eating breakfast, especially since I work in the mornings. But
Yeah.
weekends come around and I don't eat breakfast. I barely eat lunch. Most of the time I just eat dinner on the weekends.
Yeah, the nice thing about being in the truck all day is I can pack my lunch, you know? Like, that, it sucks to pack a lunch, but whatever I pack in the box is the only thing I can eat, you know? So there's no temptations. There's no outside temptations, you know?
I guess that's true. Because, I mean...
Because, like, if there's only prep food in there...
That's all you can eat.
Like, I'm not going to start eating dirt. I
No
guess
McDonald's out in the middle of the fields.
No.
Yeah, I was going to say, I meal prep.
Yeah.
And it's really nice, except I do have temptations at work. I mean, the other day they brought in donuts. And if you've ever met me, if anyone's ever met me, I do not... Let me get closer to the mic for this one. I do not turn down donuts for anything.
We're not passing up donuts, anybody.
No, donuts are like my soul food.
Yeah.
If you want to see me scream in happiness, get me donuts.
Yeah.
So I guess, I mean, we can hop on the food train if you want to, because I know there's some people that struggle quite a bit with...
With just choosing food, I think.
Oh, yeah. Especially, you know, if you're trying to get healthier. And the thing that I realized is when you start eating healthier, you start feeling better mentally, physically, you know, all the way around. And I went vegan for like 9 months, and that was like the greatest thing in the world to me. It was so hard at first.
Really?
And after that, it was like, you know, I feel awesome.
I want to do the exact opposite of that. I want to do the carnivore diet.
The paleo?
No, carnivore. Only meat. Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah.
Why?
They say it. Because you have no, there's no insulin spikes.
But that's how your cholesterol gets crapped on.
Yeah, but there's been a bunch of research that shows that cholesterol actually isn't even that big of a factor in heart attacks and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh, I didn't even
Yeah,
know
cholesterol was actually a propaganda deal by a couple of doctors. It was a propaganda deal. So some companies paid some doctors and some researchers to basically make a bunch of false
accusations.
Yeah,
about...
research data.
I didn't know that.
Now it does have some factor, but not near as big of a factor as like being overweight or just eating a bunch of sugar. Or, you know, stuff like that.
I was gonna say the main thing that I've noticed is cutting sugar out of my diet has been the biggest help. But the thing that sucks though is you have sugar every now and then. You know, like someone offer you like cake or something, and then you'll go on a spree where all you eat is sugar because it's like, wow, sugar.
It's like you get that taste back in your mouth.
Yep. And then as soon as you hop back off, it's like, why did I eat that?
Yep. I did that for a while with like drinking soda. You know, I wouldn't.
Oh no, I drank a soda the other day and threw up.
Oh no. So I'm the exact opposite. I'm down for a soda, but I didn't for a while, you know, and then I had a Mountain Dew and it was like, it wasn't even good. Like it wasn't even it. I thought it was going to be so much better than what it was, you know?
No, soda is gross.
Yeah.
Have you stopped drinking soda for like, because I haven't drank soda in over a year and I had one last week or something and it didn't,
So I don't drink a lot of soda, really. I do have some, I get the cherry Coke, the Diet Cherry Cokes in the cans. They're actually really good. They taste like regular cherry Coke.
You are a devil, man.
I know. But I also like the flavored sparkling waters. Those are by far my favorite drink.
I mean, you got one right here.
Yeah.
What is it?
That one's white grape. That's a good one.
Oh, dude. I really haven't had carbonation in a long time.
Oh, see, really when I'm drinking soda, I feel like when a lot of people are drinking soda, they want the stimulation from the carbonation more than they want the super sugary
like
effect.
that spicy factor in the back of their mouth.
Yeah.
Like McDonald's Sprite.
Like, it has to be that because have you ever drank a soda non-carbonated?
Yeah, flat soda. It's disgusting.
They're awful. But that's the same flavor as what you're getting. You're just adding carbonation. It's the same liquid.
Oh, that's true. I never thought of it like that. The other thing that I cut out of my diet is milk.
Oh.
I don't drink milk. I don't eat cheese. I don't have any dairy products.
I'm a big milk guy.
I've started incorporating a little bit of cheese into my food because it's a really good protein source for if you just need like that fast protein.
I don't eat a lot. I eat cheese on a lot of things, but I'm not much of a, like some people like cut up cheese and eat it,
No, I can't eat cheese by itself.
I can, but I don't usually just because it's not like really, it's not that appealing. Like I do sometimes, but it's very rare. But anyways, but I do drink a lot of milk, but I don't get milk. I don't get plastic milk. I don't get milk in plastic. Yeah, I saw
that. You have that glass bottle.
I only get glass milk, which is kind of like a bougie thing. But man, that glass milk, I don't care what anybody says, it is 50 times better than plastic milk.
I guarantee for all of you people that, like hear that I don't eat dairy and you're just like, oh my God, this kid doesn't eat like ice cream or anything. Dude, when you cut out dairy, let me know how good you feel. Because I promise you will feel like 50 times better, like Devin said. But it's, I don't know, your acne, you don't get nearly as much acne.
See, I've never gotten bad acne.
Okay, that's different.
I honestly, I just have really clear, I'm blessed. I have good genetics.
Anytime I eat cheese, drink milk, anything,
really?
I will get acne. And that's a scientific study as well, is that dairy leads to acne.
Yeah, probably just because
it's
the lactic acid, or not the lactic acid, but the like the lactose,
Well, no, it's because it's what is that? It's
I don't know.
Like when you put stuff in a can.
Homogenized.
Well, I have no idea.
Like preserved?
Yeah, they add preservatives and stuff to that.
So it's homogenized.
Yeah, so then that's what causes a lot of it. So when you cut out, because milk is really...
Yeah, see, so the glass milk isn't... The glass milk isn't that. But really? It doesn't go bad.
Oh, really?
I don't know... I don't know if it's because it's the glass or what. Like, it does go bad.
Well, if you let it sit long enough, it'll turn into cottage cheese.
Yeah, but it's not like... It takes a long time, I feel like. But it's not homogenized or anything.
I mean, the only source of, I guess, dairy that I get is whey protein.
Yeah.
Like, nowadays, I mean, like I said, I add cheese sometimes, and it's just for protein, and I just have, like, little cheese cubes with, like...
you don't ever have yogurt?
Mm-mm.
Really?
I have vegan yogurt if I need, like, that's my sugar boost is I get vegan yogurt and it's like 7 grams of sugar and that's it.
I'm out. I'm on the true American diet, but with limitations.
You're on the farmer's diet.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is what you are on. I've seen how many eggs you have in there.
I don't eat that many eggs.
Really?
No. Probably like a dozen a month.
I think eggs are like my number one food source. I got eggs, chicken. I've started eating bison. Delicious.
I've never had bison. I'm a ribeye or a steak or a chicken guy.
I can't eat.
So I was raised vegetarian, actually.
Really?
Yeah. So I was raised vegetarian with the only protein source. So like, because
beans.
You got to have protein, No, but my mom would add in chicken sometimes. Oh. So it was like basically vegetarian, but add in chicken every so often.
You're like a pollotarian.
Sure.
Like boiling Spanish.
Yeah. See.
Chicken. Yeah, okay.
See.
No.
So, no. But she was real picky with my diet and stuff. Like, there's a study that shows that I think it's green and yellow dyes actually stimulate children. So it's almost like caffeine. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. So we could get soda, but we could only get Sprite because it's non-caffeinated and it was clear. It's crazy,
I never knew that.
Yeah. So you can look like literally the first thing on Google if you look up does green or yellow dye, stimulate hyperactivity in children. Literally the first thing that pops up.
I have no idea.
Yeah. But anyway, she was like real strict with that stuff. And so then I moved with my dad and we were off the rails. I mean, it was like frozen pizzas and chicken wings. That was the diet.
You had like a Super Bowl every day.
We were living the bachelor diet. My dad was a bachelor. and I was just along for the ride, you know. And so, yeah.
I mean,
So now I'm kind of merging the two together now.
I stay as far away from red meat as I can.
Not me.
I eat fish, chicken. The only dark meat that I eat is bison, and then like dark turkey meat.
All in on the ribeye. All in.
I've never been a fan of steak.
You're crazy. You've never had a good steak then.
I guess not. I mean, I enjoy hamburgers.
If you've had a good steak, it'll be the best thing you ever tasted. I guarantee it. You've never had $100 steak.
Damn, no, I haven't.
If you go to a really good steakhouse in like Chicago or New York or somewhere, we'll go sometime and have go to.
Are you paying?
Sure. Go to. I'm trying to think of a really good one in Chicago, but anyways, if you go there and have a steak from there, I mean, literally, you don't even have to use a knife to cut it. That's how tender it is.
Okay, that sounds pretty nice right there.
You literally can just cut it with your fork and it is so tender and it tastes amazing.
I want to try a Philly cheesesteak.
Like in Philly?
Yeah.
Me too.
That's what I
Because I've had them, because like Illinois,
I also want a deep dish Chicago pizza.
Those aren't that great, honestly. If you don't like cheese, you're not going to like that. Because it's literally 2 inches of cheese.
I want to try fried chicken in Texas.
Or it's, oh man, I love fried chicken. Or it's just a cheese lighter with a bunch of sauce. Or
I don't know how we got here. We went from healthy food to
because I
oh yeah, steak. I haven't had a good steak.
Yeah.
The old blast furnace turned on again.
I know. Sorry about that, folks.
Okay, we're having another pause this episode for this one.
Sorry, there's a tsunami going on in my ventilation system.
We're actually speaking in an airbox right now.
Sorry about that.
So I guess we'll bring the topic back to healthy foods because, like I mentioned, when you eat healthy or when you eat better, you feel better. And I know that's not primarily the case, or not like always the case, because you'll see bodybuilders on YouTube, powerlifters, and they'll eat whatever they want. But the matter of the fact is they do that for a video. They don't eat that every day.
Right.
Like, I bet you throughout their day, it's that typical chicken and rice diet.
Chicken and rice.
Then they'll just record for a video.
I mean, a lot of bodybuilders, especially, will just blend their meals. Just because they eat so much, they just can't digest that much food. So
I should start doing that.
So they'll just blend like a steak and rice meal. They'll just blend it.
I'm supposed to eat my meals between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m.
Oh, you're on the intermittent fasting?
Yeah, but I'm doing a super short crunch because my metabolism's awful. Really? And so I eat between 1 and 4, and then like the rest of the day, if I drink any water, I will sweat it out. That's how fast my metabolism speeds up after doing that.
Wow.
And it's crazy to me. Like, I used to go from eating 2 hours a day for my metabolism, and it was awesome. I was losing weight. But ever since I've done this, I've been losing weight even faster. And it's, both water weight and, fat. Because my muscle's still there. I haven't lost any of my weight in my, training. Huh. Other than my knee's about to just, die.
Destroy. Well, that's because you haven't been having that red meat.
No. No.
That good protein source. All those vitamins.
No.
Oh, yeah.
I felt better when I was vegan than when I was eating meat.
Oh, you're crazy.
No, honestly, being vegan was the greatest thing ever. I meal prepped every week.
Did you take a bunch of vitamins?
No.
You didn't take any vitamins?
Nope.
You just had like leafy greens all day long?
I had, no, because I meal prepped, and that was like my big thing back then. So I would look up
it's only vegan, so.
Yeah, so I would have like pizzas.
Okay.
I would have like pizzas, and I would make them myself. Yeah. I would have like sandwiches. I'd have bean burgers.
Beans, okay. Did you have like tofu and stuff? Or?
Oh, yeah, no. If you make tofu correctly, dude, it's actually so good.
Fried tofu, I've had it before. It's good.
Yeah, no, it's actually really good. Yeah. And then they have, I can't even think what it's called. It's a weird name, but it's a bunch of legumes and tofu mixed together.
Oh, okay.
And it's like a brick.
It's like a brick.
Yeah, and so you take it and you cook it and you can fry it. And
do you like hummus? First,
I love hummus. Oh, dude.
I'm out on hummus.
What?
Nope.
Hummus and pita bread?
Nope.
Pita? However you say it? Nope. Oh my god.
I'm not in on the hummus. See, I don't like
hummus is a superfood though.
I don't care. I don't like hummus. I don't like refried beans.
Ew.
I don't like guacamole if it's smooth. like smooth guacamole?
Yeah.
I like mine to be like fresh.
I like mine just chunky.
Chopped. Yep.
Yes.
But I cannot do because it's the like refried beans. What?
So you just don't like texture?
No, I definitely like texture. It's just a texture.
No, like you don't like the
just
texture
a
of it.
certain texture.
Yeah, okay.
Correct. But I like other textures.
I like refried beans on like tacos, but
No.
I can't eat them by themselves.
No.
Quit looking at me like that.
Refried beans are awful. I can't believe it. It's literally, I mean, I have the worst thought in my head when I see refried beans.
See, I get that when I think about hot dogs and like bratwurst, but I will still eat bratwurst because they're delicious.
Yeah, see, I'm out on the hot dogs. You'll never catch me eating a hot dog unless it's like the only thing at
Glizzy.
Yeah, the glizzy.
Yes.
But I will get down with a bacon cheddar bratwurst.
I don't even care if it's bacon cheddar. Bratwursts are delicious.
Bratwurst.
Summer sausage, even better.
Oh, man. You ever had summer sausage on a grill?
Yes.
You ever had,
Jeez, these people are just listening to us with like our mouths watering.
I know.
Kalbasi?
Oh, man.
Delicious.
Okay, so let's get back to some healthy foods here. So I guess actually it's kind of funny that we ran it off, kind of went down this rabbit hole because we're both pretty darn relatively healthy, but we still can, with moderation, you can eat all normal foods.
Yeah.
Right? So, like I like soda. I like that
It's
carbonation.
the 80-20% diet.
Yeah.
Where 80% of your food is healthy and 20% of your diet isn't.
Well,
Quote unquote isn't.
yeah. So, and a lot of people are like, well, I just don't have time to meal prep. I eat out so much. Like, man, you can go to Panda Express if you get the teriyaki chicken.
Do not go to Panda Express.
I'm just saying you could.
Okay. Continue.
Just because you worked there.
Listen, continue.
Just because you worked there and you didn't like those people.
Continue. Oh, no, I like the people.
Anyways.
I enjoyed the people.
That's good.
Yeah, but continue.
You can go to a lot of restaurants and eat healthy.
Chick-fil-A is my favorite place besides Qdoba and Subway.
Or you can eat unhealthy, which is a lesser valued option, just in moderation.
Well, the thing that I realized is also when you eat unhealthy, you lose out on your macronutrients.
And when
your
you
proteins
eat unhealthy, you feel like crap the next day. Like if you eat healthy, if you eat healthy for like 5 days, and then on Saturday or whatever the 6th day is, you just eat garbage, I guarantee Sunday you'll feel like you're hungover. It's awful.
Oh, yeah. And your stomach and your other end will hate you too.
Yeah, your gut biome will be all messed up.
It's awful.
Yeah.
Especially, okay, so if you go from eating, so say you ate regular chicken for a whole week, and then you went to McDonald's. This happened to me. I got a McChicken, and it came straight back up.
Really? I'm not.
I couldn't even swallow it.
See, I don't have a sensitive stomach like that.
Well, mine is because I've fine-tuned it over the past year to only eat pretty healthy food.
Yeah, I'm not that way.
I only eat whole food now. I make all of my meals.
I eat lots of garbage.
Not me. I haven't ate. Oh, when was the last time I actually?
I'm glad that we don't eat the same things.
Yeah.
Because like, basically what we're proving is that, but there is a difference. I am gaining weight, and you're losing weight.
Yeah, but even if you were losing weight, as long as you're in a calorie deficit, that's all that matters.
But what I'm saying is like, I would probably have to tune up my diet a lot. Like I probably wouldn't be able to go to Panda Express as much.
I dirty bulked between Thanksgiving and the end of December, and I only ate whole foods. I just ate a lot more.
No, I know. But what I'm saying is like, you're like the intermittent fasting and stuff. Like I could never do that just because there's no way I could possibly eat enough food in those 4 hours to get the macros that I need to grow.
Oh no, I force feed myself to even get to 1600. So if you're trying to get, like
I'm trying to get 3,000-4,000.
Yeah, if you were trying to do that, I don't know if you could even do that.
No, it's literally. I mean, I'd literally have to just blend all my food, which I would never do. It just would never be worth it.
I don't know. My best friend right now has been a low calorie meal replacement because it's like low calorie, but it's like 50 grams of protein, 70 grams of carbs. Also, people, don't be afraid of carbs.
Yeah.
Whoever told you that carbs were a bad thing?
Another thing is I listened to a podcast about dieting, and basically what this guy said, and this is way dumbed down, but basically if you look at your heritage, right? So I'm mainly English and Irish.
Yeah.
So just genetically, I can process a potato a lot better than I can process rice
And beer.
and beer, but I don't drink beer. So. But so like if you kind of look back in your heritage, like maybe that's why, you eat the food you do. Because what are you?
I'm Norwegian and European and Mexican.
Yeah, so I don't.
That's a lot of your chicken, beef,
Yeah.
Spicy. As for Norwegian, that's your heartier. So, I mean.
Yeah, for sure. Just like Irish.
I mean, that's why I like bison so much, is that's a heartier meat.
Yeah, maybe.
But it's also pretty lean.
Yeah. But anyways, what I was saying is like, I guess I was kind of going on a rabbit hole there, but one thing to be like conscious about if you are meal prepping is like you don't just have to use rice. Like you can use potatoes and you can
Quinoa.
Huh?
Do quinoa.
Yeah, you can do quinoa, or you can use beans for carbs, or there's so many different. Or you can use bread, or
You can use fruit for your carbs.
Yeah.
And that's another thing that I cut out of my diet recently, is I don't eat fruit anymore.
But I think they say that we can only process like, what is it?
I
think it's like 120 grams of fructose a day.
Yep. And that's the problem, is because people, they tell you like, okay, well, eat your your fruits and you need this much.
Yeah.
No, that's way too much.
That's too much fructose.
Yeah, so when you eat that much fruit, that's the sugar that will sit on top of your fat, and it will make your fat grow.
Yeah.
So if you cut out fruit and then eat more vegetables, I eat a lot of broccoli, Brussels sprouts, potatoes, sweet potatoes. That's most of what I eat when it comes to my vegetables. And then I take some vitamin supplements throughout the day. I do a drink one, and I do kind of like a powder one. So I guess it's kind of a drink, but I do that, and it gives me 90% of all the vitamins and minerals that I need. And then I have whatever I need on top of that. So then I'm getting around, I did the math one time, I think I'm at like 120% of everything, which as long as you don't go over 150%, you won't get any of the negatives of overeating it.
So I don't take any multivitamins, but I take a daily greens. And this daily greens is insane. It's the best daily greens I've ever seen. It's by Revive. Have you heard of Revive?
I have heard of Revive.
It's so good. I'm going to go get it. I'm going to tell you what's all in these capsules.
Okay.
It's insane.
Okay. Well, while he runs and gets that, I normally do BPN sups when it comes to my greens. They have a superfood greens and a superfood reds. Try those if you really want to try a good vitamin that doesn't taste like greens, or it doesn't taste like you're drinking vegetables. Try that. I promise you will enjoy it. It's low calorie and it's really high in nutrients, so I think you guys might like that one. Welcome back, Sunshine.
I'm back. Okay. So this has the suggested daily value of all of these items I'm going to list off, okay?
Okay.
Apple fruit, strawberry, kiwi, raspberry fruit, cherry, blueberry, blackberry, wheatgrass juice, broccoli sprout concentrate, onion extract, tomato, broccoli, carrot, spinach, kale, and Brussels sprouts.
Let me get one of those.
So it's in 3 capsules because there's so much they can't just fit into one.
Do you take yours like throughout the day, or do you take them all at once?
Nope, all at once. Okay. So I take 3 of those, 3 fish oil pills.
Yep.
A CoQ10.
More fish oil.
Say what?
I said I need to eat more fish oil. That's my problem.
I think I do 4,500 milligrams.
Shit.
I take a bunch.
You're supposed to start at 1,500 because you're supposed to start with one a day?
I think you're supposed to take 2 a day.
Oh, so
it's like 2,500 maybe. 2,500.
I have no idea. I don't know what the recommended is on those.
I don't know, but 4,500, I feel like my joints are really solid.
Yeah, I was going to say, those should be really lubricated.
They're lubed up.
Yeah, I should probably take more of that, especially for my elbows.
Yeah. And then I take CoQ10. I don't know what milligram that is.
Probably pretty low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I take, if I'm feeling like anxious or whatever, I'll take this, I think it's called Stress by Revive. I think it's called Stress, but man,
I never actually looked into their supplements. I've just seen it around.
Well, I go down to Wichita to Supplement World and get supplements. And
Shout out to Supplement World, by the way.
Shout out,
you guys.
And one of my best friends, Alex, is a store manager. And he's like, dude, these are the only supplements that like we barely make any money on because they're so expensive to produce that like they only mark them up like barely any. And, you know, like normally supplements have a pretty good markup, but these are so good. There's so much actually in these supplements that there just isn't that much markup.
I was going to say another place that, especially if you live around the same area that we do, is check out the supplement stop on 4th. They have a wonderful selection. They have some excellent staff that can tell you just about anything you need to know.
We are not sponsored by the supplement shop, by the way.
We're not sponsored by Supplement Stop or Supplement World.
We would be interested in getting a sponsorship if they might want to.
Oh, yeah. I'd be interested in any sponsorship at this point. I'm partnered with Redcon, but it's not really a sponsorship.
Yeah, it's just like a code deal.
Yeah, so I get that, and then I get some free supplements every now and then, which is nice.
Yeah.
And then in terms of other supplements, honestly, if you're just getting into training, you really don't need anything.
No, like, I feel like a lot of people think, like, oh, I got to go get a pre-workout and a protein and a BCAA and all this stuff.
And a mid-workout or whatever that is.
Yeah, an intra.
Intra-workout, a post-workout protein.
And it's like, you don't. If you just eat food, like, eat good quality food. And I guess what I was trying to say earlier about eating out is you can get good quality food.
Yeah.
Eating out like Qdoba or Chipotle, or if you go to Chick-fil-A, like that's real white meat, you know?
I mean, I worked at Chick-fil-A, dude, and what people don't realize is you hand bread all the chicken.
Yeah.
And it's awesome.
It's like legit chicken breast.
It's cooked in peanut oil, which no one knows about. Yep. And even if you have a peanut allergy, you're not like susceptible to it because the coating's so thick that it doesn't get into the chicken.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Honestly, the coating is so thick that it just bakes the chicken inside of it. And that's why it's so tender on the inside. It's crazy.
What about the grilled chicken? I guess it's grilled, so it's not.
It's put on a grill with butter.
Wow.
Wait, no, it's not. Is it butter? It's either butter or oil or something.
It's probably like an olive oil or something.
I have no idea, but they do that on it's its own grill press, and it's awesome.
Huh.
Everything's done. Like, we have all the chicken ready. Nothing's pre-prepared, so you just grab
I feel like Chick-fil-A is so successful because, like, they're obviously really nice and cordial, but it's just good quality food.
Yeah, but it's also pretty controversial, so I can understand that side too.
Yeah, but it like Chipotle, or not Chipotle, Chick-fil-A is growing way faster than McDonald's right now.
Yep.
It's like taking over.
So is Popeyes.
Really?
Popeyes is like through the roof right now. Huh. It's like highest number of sales ever.
See, I never go to Popeyes.
I don't either because it's not close.
Yeah, where is there a Popeyes?
Wichita.
Oh, there isn't even one in Hutch.
There's like
that's how much I go.
Yep. No, Popeyes is pretty darn good though.
Sorry for this coughing issue I have.
Welcome to allergy season here in pollinated Kansas.
Yeah, and I'm very allergic to pollen.
I never thought I was, but this year's awful.
Oh man, I used to like sweep grain bins, and stuff when they were unloading them.
Ooh, that's awful.
Whew, man, tell you what, I thought I was gonna die. Or I'd bale hay, all that alfalfa in the air. Whew, man.
All right, well, it looks like we are approaching that 30-minute mark, and it is a Monday episode, so I believe we're going to cut this one here in half for a second. We're going to
split this sucker right in half.
And I think we're going to come back for the second half and talk about some workouts, talk about, kind of like what we look for in a workout, what our favorite workouts are, kind of like best way for you guys to build muscle, especially if you guys are just getting into the gym, and then even some experienced people, some you guys might hear this and be like, "Wow, these guys are stupid." But
yeah.
I mean, I'm studying it right now. Devin's been training for a long time, so
and I've done. Training has been so much more than just going to the gym for me. It's been like, because I relieve so much stress and it like helps me so much, mentally. I've done so much research about it just because I enjoy it so much. Just because it helps me so much, I want to learn more about it. You know what I mean? So I've done piles and piles of research, whether it be podcasts and like, that's another thing that's so funny about, people that want to learn things, like we were talking about in the last episode, is, man, you can learn how to do things so easy nowadays. You don't even have to read. Like, there's so many videos online, so, but Hey, if you guys want to come back for the second half, that'd be great. It's going to be so much better than the first half just because we
just scrambled this first one.
Well, it's okay because we are so, it's just going to be so good. And we really hope you join us.
All right. Well, we will catch you here in about 3 seconds.
See ya.
Exactly 3 seconds.
And we're back for the second half.
Welcome back.
What's up?
Hey.
That was a great little water break.
It was a nice little water break.
Because now I think my coughing issue is resolved for all the amazing viewers out there.
Yeah, I think my sniffling problem was back from yesterday.
Well, yeah. Sorry about that.
Grr.
Allergies suck.
I know.
But I offered you some allergy medicine, and you politely declined.
Dude, Benadryl would put me to sleep, I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Can't do that when I'm recording a podcast.
Well, it'd be probably that entertaining.
No, because all you'd hear is, yeah.
Oh, man, I snore so bad. Do you snore bad?
No, I don't snore.
I mean, it's like literally.
I only snore when I'm on Benadryl, actually, because it puts me like...
A tornado could go through my apartment, and I'd wake up the next morning, I'd think,
what the hell happened?
That is so weird. What happened to this building, man?
All right. Well, we said the last 30 minutes that we were gonna finish this 30 minutes with workouts and what we've learned, and especially for you newbies, all you people that are wanting to get in the gym but don't know what to do or don't know how to get started.
Or do stuff at home.
Yeah. When I first started, here's a fun fact. When I first started working out last March, it's been a year now. That's crazy that I've started working out. I started with in-home workouts because I was during quarantine.
Uh-huh.
I just did it. We had a little extra room in my basement, and I just had a yoga mat and some motivation, some dedication to it, and I would do a home workout every night.
This was a really small study, but because we were talking about quarantine, I can't. It was not a very large study, so this is probably there's some inaccuracy to this, but I think I saw that 30% of Americans gained over.
Oh, I saw that.
20 pounds.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
No,
so it's funny that you did the. I feel like there was two spectrums, right?
Oh, yeah.
There's people that gained a bunch of weight, people that like started their fitness journey.
I lost a bunch of weight between March and I want to say August was when I was at my lowest. I went from 260 to 205.
Yeah.
And that was running every day. That was at-home workouts. This was before the gyms were open. The gyms finally opened in August, and I was finally going. And I think I gained muscle then, but, I mean, 205.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I feel like a lot of people are so nervous to go to the gym, actually, that they don't want to start working out at all. But you can literally get on Amazon and buy a set of bands.
Yep.
I have a set of bands. I bought it on Amazon, and it comes with a 10, a 20, a 30, a 40, and a 50.
Mm-hmm. Pound resistance.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So each one, 10 pounds, 20 pounds, 30 pounds. But you can hook them all together.
And then you get 50 plus 40 plus 30.
Whatever that is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So what, 100?
That's 150.
Yeah.
No. Yes. No.
Anyways, it doesn't matter.
It is 150. Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's a bunch of resistance for a band.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Because band, it's not 50 the whole time. It's 50 in the middle probably, and then it gets harder and harder and harder.
I mean, even now, like going to the gym and using bands on free weight stuff, it makes a difference.
Yeah, for sure. But what I'm saying is, if you're not confident enough to get into the gym per se, like for $20, you can do basically all of the exercises that you do at the gym. Because like the thing about a machine is just like you could do all of those movements if you just use gravity.
Yep.
Right? So a machine, you're sitting down on it, but the weight stack is going against gravity, right?
Yep.
So like a fly machine, you could just lay on the ground in your apartment or whatever and just do the flies with the bands.
Yep.
So just because you don't have a bunch of fancy machines or maybe you don't have enough money to get a gym membership every month, like you can get that band set. And the nice thing with the band set is it does have a deal where you can hook it into a door.
Yeah.
And, you can pull down and stuff like that.
And squat and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other thing I'd like to say is if you are doing at-home stuff, don't be worried about cost because it is a one-time purchase.
Yeah.
Unlike a gym membership where you have to pay month to month.
And like you're paying to better your
It's
life.
an investment is
like
how I
instead
look
of
at it.
buying that pizza you were going to buy this coming Friday, like just buy the band set.
Dude, you're going to have that band set for at least a year probably,
Oh, more
if
than
not
that.
longer. That pizza's going to last you like a day.
Not even, yeah, probably not even a day.
I ate a pizza in 9 seconds.
And the pizza, 9 minutes, 9 minutes.
Oh, 9 minutes, yeah.
No,
shoot.
9 seconds.
Sorry. 9 minutes and 7 seconds.
It was a really small, it was like
It was a Little Caesars pizza.
But it was a real little pizza.
No,
If
it
you
was
did
not. It was
if
a
you did
small-
it in 9 seconds,
Oh, 9 okay.
it'd be like a
No, I had a Little
pepperoni.
Caesars large in 9 minutes.
Yeah. But, you know, what I was saying is the Little Caesars is bad for you and the bands are going to benefit you, you know? So, yeah, a little bit of it's a small investment to, you know, prosper your life.
I would say get a band set and get a jump rope if you don't feel comfortable running.
Yep.
Because jump roping burns, 900 calories an hour while running burns around 600. So
Yeah.
either way, you're going to burn more calories. So.
And like if you're excessively overweight, honestly, what I would say is like go to Dunham's when they have a sale and get a recumbent bike. Because like a treadmill is you can get one for like $150. Like I know that's a lot of money, but the pressure that you're going to put on your joints if you're
running.
If you're running like on a treadmill or jumping rope, that's so much pressure on your knees and stuff. You're just going to wear your knees out.
I was gonna say
but
the other-
biking is real smooth, you know.
The other way that you can get started is even just buying a bike or going for walks.
Right, and I guess the only reason I said get a recumbent bike is because
Then it's at home.
it's at home and like you can't bike in the rain. Like
that's
you
true.
can, but a lot of people won't.
Yeah.
So you can do it. You can watch TV and exercise on a recumbent bike.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just not that hard. And even if you aren't going really fast, if you
still working
if you
something.
watch TV for an hour and you're biking at a pretty good pace, it adds up. You know.
Yeah, and the other thing is what people don't realize is that there's a lot of people that go to the gym that can't handle their own body weight.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you can do, 20 push-ups, you're doing better than some of these, bodybuilders that they can lift a lot of weight, but they can't even do a push-up.
Right.
Which it's a weird
It's
phenomenon.
just the biometrics. Yeah.
Yeah. I got really into calisthenics for a while,
Yep.
and I mean, now I can do like 50 dips at a time, and I weigh 220 pounds ish.
Oh really?
Yeah, so I can do 50 dips all at once, and I feel fine with it. I can do. This is a big feat for me. I could never do one, but I can do 3 pull-ups. 3 of them.
I don't know. Yeah, Noah again. He asked me if I could do a pull up, and he almost I feel like he didn't believe me.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I can do one. He was like, show me. I was like, what do you mean? Like, I can definitely do a pull up.
What was the craziest thing to him when I could do one?
He was like, go show me right now that you can do a full pull up, not a chin up, a full pull up. And I was like, okay. And I did like 10 of them, and he was like, man, because I know when we do the assisted pull ups. Have you ever trained with him doing the assisted pull ups?
Yes.
You're pulling him up. Mm-hmm. Like, I love you, Noah, but there's a 220-pound weight stack, and then I think I'm pulling another 220. Like, I don't know what that dude's doing, but he is not pulling up.
Well, then again, I don't think he's ever trained his back before.
No. It's
when
not
he
his
started
fault.
training.
It's just ironic. Like, I don't know how much he weighs, but, it's like, I feel
I think
like
he told me it was like it was 260 when he started. Now he's down to 240.
Oh, really? So, yeah, if there's a 220
So
pound
then he
weight
has
stack,
to pull 20 pounds.
I am pulling 50 pounds for sure.
Yeah, and the other thing that you have to realize is that's body weight times 9.8 seconds.
Yeah.
Or meters per second squared because of gravity, and then you have the
Right.
weight on top, and yeah. So, I love that kid Noah, but I don't think he's ever trained his back, obviously. And
No, the lat pull downs are
his lat pull downs have gotten better.
right. But what I'm saying is, I don't have to assist him so much on the lat pull downs. We can just lower the weight a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more beneficial.
In terms of actual exercises, with my studying and I know I bring it up quite a bit, but I don't take days off, and people have asked me like, why don't you take days off?
Crazy.
Well, but when you go through workouts and you don't take breaks, the best way to do it without injuring yourself, excuse me, without injuring yourself or causing any harm to, your joints or even muscles and overworking them, is go through one. So I'm on a push-pull leg right now. And so what I'll do is my first session, say, is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, push-pull legs. And then my second one is Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then I'll repeat again on Sunday. So then because I don't stop. If you do that first session with heavy weight, do those next 3 with low weight, but get a better squeeze. Because you'll hit different parts of the muscle. If you're doing heavy weight, it's going to focus the thick part of the muscle. And if you do more of a squeeze, it'll focus the ends and the thick part. So that thick part gets double the stimulation, but it's not as much weight, so it's not getting overworked.
Right.
I mean, it's the same thing as, like we just said, like body weight. There's some bodybuilders that can't do body weight stuff because they haven't worked that part.
Yeah. Well, and you and I have a very different way of training, obviously, like I've done a couple of your workouts and you've done some of my workouts, and they're clearly much different, right?
I enjoy your workouts.
They're good. They seem to do a good job for me, so.
Do you enjoy mine?
Yeah, they're all right. Yeah. No, no, they're fine. But one thing, KJ and I have different workouts for a reason.
We have different goals.
Well, different goals, and our bodies are just different.
Yeah.
Like what exercises that feel really good for me might not feel really good for you.
Yeah, like I'm 5'10" and he's 4'2".
Well, that was quite inaccurate. I'm 5'10".
You are?
Yeah.
I feel way taller than you.
Because usually I have a lot smaller shoes on than you.
Well, I mean, I'm wearing Vans and I still feel taller than you.
Well, you're not.
I guarantee I am.
Should we bet?
I'm not doing it right now, but we will after this.
Okay. I'm 5'10".
Okay. Well, then if you're 5'10" and I'm taller than you, then I'm like 5'11".
Well,
6 foot.
Then you're just inaccurate. I was inaccurate about my age. You're inaccurate about your height.
Anyways, my legs are longer than your legs.
Yeah, what size pants do you wear?
My inseam's like a 32, 33.
Mine are a 34.
Your inseam?
Yes, I wear a 34, 32.
No, so your inseam's a 32.
A 32, 34. Because at Buckle, I get a 34L. So it's a 34 inseam, or it's a 34 waist, but L is 34 to 36.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh. Why do my legs look so much longer than yours?
Because you always wear freaking skinny jeans. I wear baggy clothes.
See, but it makes my legs look better.
I'm even in relaxed jeans, my legs are still. It's because I feel like my legs are just bigger.
Your legs are bigger.
Like
in mass. In mass.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah. So like, if it's bigger in mass and yours are skinnier, yours are going to look way longer than mine are.
Well, yeah, and I think that's the good thing about the differences in our workouts is I've done a lot of leaning out.
Yeah.
I mean, like I'm getting veins on my legs, and I don't know if you can see many veins on your legs, but
yeah, I mean,
that's the biggest thing for me is now I can see I have veins on my quads, I have veins on my calves, I have veins across my chest, and then my biceps are finally starting to come out, like even resting. Devin, who's trying to put on weight, he's gaining a lot more strength, obviously, because, with more weight, you can move more weight.
Yeah.
But he's also gaining a bit of fat on top of his muscles, which is expected.
Yep. And a lot of water, too, because I'm just, drinking so much water. There's just a lot of water retention.
Yeah, I was going to say one more thing back to nutrition. Make sure you're drinking enough water because you can overexert yourself way too much and then you'll overheat.
That's what I drink. A gallon of clean water a day, and then all of the extra fluids are on top of that. But I always have, 90% of the time, I have a full gallon of clean water a day.
I say you see me carry around my jug, and I fill that 2 to 3 times a day.
Yeah.
And that's about a gallon and a half.
Yeah. Because, like again, in the truck, like, if I only got the water, I can only drink the water, so.
Yeah.
And you just get used to it, you know, so.
Back to workouts, though. There's 2 infamous splits. It's the push-pull legs and it's the bro split.
Or what I would call the pro split, but.
Well, I call it the isolation. Because what you do is you do one muscle group a day.
Yep.
So that's your regular, Monday's chest, quote unquote. Legs are Tuesday.
I don't feel like that's even true, even with like an isolation split, because like I feel like probably 50% of the people that do an isolation split will do like back and biceps, or
they'll still do kind of that push pull thing.
Well, not, they'll only do like the assisting muscles, right?
Oh,
so it'd be
okay.
back and biceps,
Yeah.
or chest and triceps, you know?
Okay.
So, or it'll be like what on arm day I do calves,
Okay.
you know?
That makes sense. Because I do, right now, like I said, I'm in a push-pull, but last month I did all isolation. The month before I did push-pull. The month before I did isolation. So with push-pull, that's all of obviously your pushing motions and your pulling motions. And then you have a day dedicated to legs.
Because they're very important.
Yep. On, what is it, Sundays? Normally, because like I said, I move back over to Sunday. But I have a lot more time to train on Sundays. I normally do my arms and forearms. Just because I don't feel like I stimulate my arms very much during the week because I get tired.
Really?
Well, because I get tired of doing all my compound movements because I focus so hard on my compounds during my push-pull legs.
I know, but I feel like my arms get a workout. Like if I'm on a back day, my biceps will get a workout.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're saying you just said that you didn't feel stimulation in your arms.
Like I'm not like dedicating any time to just working my arms.
No, but like a good back day, like a bunch of lat pull downs, I guarantee your biceps and your forearms are gonna be rocked.
They are, yeah.
Yeah.
But focusing, what I found was focusing in day form helped me grow a lot more size in them.
For sure.
And-
Just because you're doing more work, but you can't say that you don't feel stimulated the rest of the time.
Oh, well, yeah, I do.
Yeah. You just don't think it's just not enough stimulation for muscle growth.
Yeah.
Right.
You got me there. That's exactly what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
But for like my compound movements, that's a lot more of like, I'm going to go back to benching.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm on my isolation, I don't bench at all.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to go back to benching. I'm going to do, more compound movements because that's how you build more mass. That's how you build more size. That's how you gain more strength overall. And then I'm going to do all my isolated stuff, kind of with that. So it'll be, like a pull day will have your back, your lat pull downs, your T-bar rows, stuff like that. And then finish with, the biceps accessories, forearm, stuff like that.
Really, a pull day is just a back day.
It really is. And just like a push day is really just chest. I mean, you do hit triceps, but
and shoulders.
yeah. But shoot, I about forgot about shoulders. My boulder shoulders over here.
Shoot, yeah, your boulder shoulders.
Hey, I got boulder traps. You can't lie about that,
Yeah, I don't train my chaps.
dude.
I don't think it looks good. I don't think big traps look good. No, because like because everybody that's on gear has giant traps.
Well, I'm not on gear, and I have giant traps.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, so I try and keep my traps small so no one thinks I'm on gear because I'm not on gear. But because I weigh 220 pounds, a lot of people freaking assume I'm on gear,
Well, no one thinks that my chubby self is on gear.
Well, I mean, maybe some people do. Right?
Who?
No, I'm saying maybe some people do.
Honestly, if anyone thinks I'm doing steroids, you're wrong because if I was, I'd be a lot leaner than I am now.
Yeah.
Probably be squatting a lot more than I am.
Yeah, probably.
Now you make me want to do gear.
Get on that sauce, boy.
No, I can't do that.
Oh, man.
In terms of your workouts, what do you go for? Are you a push-pull? Are you a bro split?
Well, I just told you what I was. I do back and... So, usually... let's see, how do I do this? Usually I'll do back on Monday, legs on Tuesday. So, it'll be back and biceps on Monday, legs on Tuesday. Either shoulders or chest on... Usually shoulders on Wednesday. Or there will be a rest day there. And when I do shoulders, I'll do triceps. And then after that, I do... let's see, what do I do after that? And then I do... well, I guess usually I don't do back first because I try and split up shoulders and chest. So I'm kind of messed up right now because I haven't been to the gym 4 days. So gotta remember.
Well, if you came... When was the last time you went? Tuesday?
Yeah.
You did back with Noah on Tuesday.
Right. So what I would do is I would do back, and then I would do chest.
So you're going to hit chest when you go back Monday?
Yeah, I'll hit chest, and then I'll do legs, and then I'll do shoulders, because you never want to do shoulders and chest back to back,
Oh,
right?
yeah, never, no. Mm-mm.
So I guess if I do chest after legs, I always put a rest day in there, so I have some time to recover, and then I can do chest.
Yeah, that
See
makes
what I'm
sense.
saying?
So you're kind of on the bro-pro split then?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite part about it? Have you noticed any differences in size or strength or anything along those lines?
Well, I think I've done it forever, honestly. And yeah, I mean, I've gained 30, 40 pounds. So
How much do you eat a day? I know we kind of discussed, but we didn't actually talk about how much you.
You know, I really don't. I don't know how much I eat. Like I don't track it at all. I just I kind of look in the mirror like, oh, or I kind of go by how I feel like, oh, I didn't eat enough today, and then I'll try and eat a big dinner or something, you know. But or if I notice I'm getting pretty fluffy in the mirror, I'll just kind of start cutting back. And like it's not like I'm changing the foods I'm eating. I'm just generally eating less of it.
I was gonna say, because I'm kind of the same way. I don't track my calories at all. I track more of my protein.
Yeah. Yeah, I always try and get a lot of protein.
And so if I have a day where, you know, we talked about having kind of like a little cheat day, or you have something that feels gross, I will go and do cardio on my own time and then try to burn off as many calories as I think it is. So like if I ate a donut after a workout for my simple carbs and everything to replenish my body, I will go back and do about 220 calories on like a bike or a treadmill or something.
Yeah, but like if you binge on a pizza, you'd be there all day.
Oh yeah, 1,600 calories at least.
That would be more than that, wouldn't it? Because like a Big Mac's 1,600 calories.
Yeah, pizza's at least 1,600 depending on the size.
3,000, right?
A 9-inch pizza is 1,600.
Oh, maybe 9-inch, yeah, because that's pretty small. I was thinking like a large pizza.
No, 12-inch is around 24, and a 16 is like, oh god, like 35.
What'd you do? Work at Papa John's or something?
No, I used to track my calories.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I don't really. I guess what I usually eat is I wake up and usually I don't eat much, or I'll eat like a couple breakfast sandwiches.
Mm-hmm. Jimmy Dean.
Bacon, egg, cheese, and croissant.
Ooh.
I'm all about the croissants. Actually, I like the Kroger brand more than the Jimmy Dean's.
I couldn't tell you. I don't eat breakfast.
The croissants are way better. But anyways,
my breakfast is oatmeal.
I don't like breakfast, but usually I just force it down because it's like, I got to eat something, you know?
Right.
And then for my lunch, I'll pack like a main entree of whether it be chicken and rice or leftovers from the day before or whatever. Usually it's chicken and rice, though.
And your acai bowls.
Yeah, I like acai bowls, too. Especially post-workout because all that fructose and that, you know, all that sugar and stuff really feels like it really helps.
If you guys are wondering what we're talking about, your simple carbs would be kind of like your sugars, your fruits, and the best time to eat those is directly after workout because it replenishes it. That's the energy that your muscles are going to use right away.
That's the time where your muscles can use that energy. You know, like all the other time, they're pretty well dormant. You know, they're not trying to recover at some rapid rate. But, you know, if you can eat, you know, fruit or honestly, if there's a time that you feel like you really want a Coke or something like that, like right after a leg day or something, is probably, if there's any appropriate time, that'd be the most appropriate time.
If I work out in the morning, I always go and get a donut.
Yeah.
That's because then I get my, get my craving done.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's always nice to know kind of how the body works because then you can, oh my gosh, I can eat a donut when I work out? And everyone's like, dude, how can you eat donuts and, you don't gain weight? Yeah.
Well, you can obviously eat donuts and gain weight.
Well, obvious. But, the fact that I'm still losing weight, losing as much as I am because, I increased my cardio. I started doing abs for the first time in my life.
Yeah.
And I'm eating donuts and I'm still losing weight. And it's like, oh, that's like the best feeling in the world.
Yeah. But back to my diet.
Sorry.
This is what I pack for my lunch. So this is basically what I eat 5 to 6 days a week. So I have the 2 MedRx bars, 2 meal replacement bars, a main entree, 3 tangerines, 3 apples, and usually like a granola bar or 2. And then I put, even though I had the Jimmy Dean's, I'll put two Noosa like single.
Oh, the yogurts?
Yeah, the Greek yogurts, with the real fruit.
As for mine, I'm pretty good at meal prepping. I meal prep about 5 to 6, and if I can't do it, my mom helps me, which is always awesome having someone around to do that. My normal 1 to 4 period, I eat a meal replacement shake, that low calorie one that I was talking about with all the nutrients. I have one of those Ensure drinks that you get at like Dillon's.
Yep.
Oh, really good for vitamins and minerals. And oh my gosh, ever since I've started drinking those, I have so much more energy. It's weird.
Really?
Yeah, because
that's how I felt about the daily grains.
Really?
Yeah.
So I guess, I think you should try those, especially if you need just something small with calories.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah. I really like the Premier Protein. The RTD Premier Protein, especially the caramel one, that sucker's delicious.
Oh, and then you can mix it with coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Have you had the coffee Mio? If you put in, well, you don't like milk, but if you put in milk, it is ridiculous.
You know what that sounds
And it's like really low calories. Yeah, get out of here.
I have.
But it's a low calorie alternative,
That's true.
so.
This week I did chicken and rice, and I seasoned my rice with lemon pepper seasoning. Really good.
That is
a little
good.
bit of salt and a little bit of garlic, like tiny bit
I like
of garlic.
cilantro lime.
Ooh.
I'm a big cilantro lime guy.
My chicken I marinated with some lemon juice, some water, obviously, and then I put in a bunch of seasoning, kind of those. What did I do? I did like Old Bay, a grill seasoning because I always pan sear my chicken first and then throw it in the oven.
Do you like canned tuna? Or like bagged tuna?
I not bagged, canned.
Oh,
I
I'm
mix
out.
that with eggs.
I'm out on both.
No, mix it with eggs and it's like
No.
a tuna salad. Oh,
I hate
delicious.
nope. No chance.
Okay.
No chance.
Can I continue yet?
Well, I guess.
Okay.
Not
and then
yet.
this
Hold on.
week, this week I took that rice and I made twice the amount that I normally would because I put it.
Twice.
Yeah, so I put
You gonna freeze it?
no, so I mixed that with my other meal. So I meal prepped 2 meals this week, which was the chicken and rice, and then
Oh,
I
I
made
see.
the bison. And
Where'd you get your bison?
at Dylan's.
Really?
Oh, dude, it's a game changer.
I'm out, but okay. No,
Why are you out?
Well, I'm out strictly for the reason that I haven't tried it yet.
Oh,
Like I haven't tried it. I don't know how to cook it. It's just out of my comfort zone right now. You know?
oh. Well, I'll have to bring you some.
Yeah, for sure. How do you cook it?
You could just cook it in a pan like hamburger if you want it crumbled.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Or you can make patties. If you make it into patties, oh my gosh.
I was thinking like like steak. That's what I was thinking.
It's not like a big. It's
it's
not like,
ground.
Yeah.
Oh,
You really
okay.
can't get a nice steak
Yeah.
or a nice fillet
Yeah.
of bison until you go to a bigger city.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Like Wichita or something.
Oh yeah, so I think Wichita has it. So I just did the ground bison and then seasoned. I barely seasoned it. We put salt and pepper on it because it's so gamey and it's like really flavorful.
Yeah.
So I didn't put anything on it really. Just mix those together, and so I have those 2 meals: the meal replacement drink, the Ensure drink, and sometimes I'll have tuna, like you said, and that's just if I need a little bit extra boost. I always pack it just in case for protein. And I'll have that between my 1 to 4 period, and then a donut in the mornings on the days that I work out in the morning.
I like peanut butter too. You like peanut butter?
I do, but it's so calorie dense.
I know.
That's why I get the PB2 powdered peanut butter.
Oh, I've never had that.
You literally
do you-
just mix it with water, and it tastes
really?
like peanut butter. Yeah.
Well, because I need the calories. I love to make I'll like toast bread, and then I'll put honey.
Try it with a tortilla,
Oh, really?
dude.
Oh,
like,
because it'd be like a crispy tortilla.
I did when I did my dirty bulk. It was crunchy peanut butter, honey, and a tortilla. Oh,
Really?
so good.
Huh.
Continue. Sorry.
Yeah, that's a dense meal right there. Lots of carbs.
Yeah. No, that's how you gain weight right there.
But they say, I don't know if you knew this, but they say that if you eat honey from around your area, it'll actually help your allergies.
Really?
Did you? Yeah, because the pollen. That's what they say. Because the bees use the pollen,
Yeah, that makes sense.
and honey is like it's a natural blocker for cavities.
I knew that.
Yeah,
Crazy things.
I know. But I guess the whole point of this second half was that in moderation, you can eat normal food. You don't have to go to the gym to work out properly.
You could do it at home.
You can do it at home.
You don't have to do anything crazy at the gym.
The first step doesn't have to be some giant step. It might just be adding, a 15 or 20 or 30 minute, exercise that you found on YouTube. And a lot of people are like, oh, I don't know how to. You can look up so many YouTube videos, YouTube or Instagram or whatever. There's so much information. I didn't really have like a trainer at the beginning, and I feel like we both you can just learn off Instagram or learn off YouTube.
Mountain climbers is how I lost weight.
Mountain climbers.
Mountain climbers, dude. Oh, the worst thing in the world.
The way Noah's going to lose weight is planks.
Well, we got to get him to do mountain climbers too.
We got to get him to do a pull-up. That's Noah's end fitness goal, a pull-up.
Yeah.
Not losing weight, nothing else, just a pull-up.
The other thing I'd like to add is Where was I going? Oh, we both have fitness pages, obviously.
Yep.
I used to post my workouts. I stopped doing that. I kind of completely
I
changed
fell off the wagon.
Well, I completely changed my
Dynamic.
Yeah, so now it's just black and
Your
white. I keep
theme
it
or
simple.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said, we both have a fitness page. We both have a main page, and you guys are always welcome to DM us if you guys want workout ideas or, we're always free to train.
Yep.
Devin more towards the night, me towards the middle of the day, and mornings on weekends.
Like 7 p.m. is probably the earliest I could train. That's usually I train at 8 or 9.
And you guys are always welcome to join with us, and hopefully you guys would like to meet us at some point. So
yeah, for sure. Go ahead and make sure to follow the socials. Subscribe on Spotify. That'd be awesome.
Subscribe to the YouTube because we're still working on that darn camera.
Yep. Sorry about that, guys.
All right. By the way, merch is coming soon. Thank ya. See ya.
You guys are the best. Deuces.